to another quilt video. If you're just tuning in, this is part 6, so go ahead down to the description and click on that link for part 1. If you're not sure that you're really that interested, this is part of a series where I'm showing you how to make, or how I make quilts from scratch or from scraps. This has become a bit of a personal tradition. When my children turn 3, I make them a quilt for their bed, and this one is for my big boy, who is going to be 3 soon. It has taken me about 6 months and I'm almost finished. This video I'm showing you how I stitch it together. So at the beginning I just did a running stitch around the edge. It's almost impossible to use a machine to stitch straight across the middle of the quilt, because once you've added the batting, it's so thick that there's really no place for it to go if you tried to sew it through the middle. So what I do is I pin it all out flat on the floor or on a large table, and then just do a running seam around the edge to help hold those pieces in place so they don't slip around. After you do that, you want to stitch those pieces together. I use embroidery thread because it's thick and it's shiny and pretty. I don't divide the thread, I just use a full 6-strand thread, and I just do a little X with the stitch tied off at the back. So the top still looks pretty clean with the small addition of the little X's, and then on the back where it's plain, you have your little stitch there with the knot. And I usually leave about a 1/4 of an inch just so it has space and it doesn't slip. So I've done it alternating, so about every 4x4 squares for this one, because it is smaller squares. If you were doing larger squares, it would be at the corner of each square, or depending on how much you feel you need to stitch it down. So that's how I've done this. I used an embroidery hoop, but you don't need one. As always, if you have any questions, go ahead and leave me a comment down below. If you try this, give me a link in the description because I would love to see it. I'll see you guys again next time. Bye.